All right, I ain't gotta wear these. I could, you know, tuck them in. Blue letter Bible. Blue letter Bible. Yeah, let's do that. Click on the blue letter. All right, shalom, shalom. Salakia. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Harakak double honors to the apostles, elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone that do well and that taught me the truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, the Wadi Ha Ba'ashim Yahushai. For giving me the spirit to do this this quick en route to camp. I just be wanting to rant, bro. Not really rant, but you know what I'm saying? Obviously find something to discuss, you know, in regard to the prophecy and, you know, everything that's going on, man. And Salakia, you know, I usually try not to wear my chains or try to look too flashy, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to do that. It just kind of, I be en route and I, you know, yeah, I don't be trying to look all flashy, you know what I'm saying? Not on purpose, at least. All the time. Anyway, this is a quick in transit, man, en route to camp. You know what I'm saying? Just want to kind of flow in the spirit a little bit. All right, based on what's getting ready, you know, what's happening. You know, they got this weak ass 250th party or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to take place. All right, tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 4th. And then you even got videos going out about, you know, that, you know, they like, you know, the paper mache setup. You know, Salakia. Pull my ears from up under this meat tree and it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, my bad. Kind of want my ears to breathe, you know? Right? So you got the whole, you know, basically they set up the whole triumphal arc and, you know, all of this, you know? But it was basically a paper mache. It wasn't even real, like, white marble. It wasn't stone. It was fucking paper mache, man. Paper mache, man. You know what I'm saying? Paper fucking mache, man. You know? And that's basically was, you know, and it was a video from Dabu. It was basically going into how, nigga, that's basically, it's a sign. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick. Slocky, let me pull it up. Where we at here? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to slide to YouTube real quick. Let me see. YouTube, we'll just go to the browser. Everything in the browser. All right, and shalom to the Akim and Aquaf tuning in, man. All right, so yeah, bruh. You know what I'm saying, man? Let me go to you. I just want to go to Dabu real quick. And it's just something on my way to camp, bro. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And you can see, bro, like that's just, and they got billions of dollars, you know, to obviously do better on that weak ass arc that they was building. The triumphal arc, you know. But they're not gonna triumph. They're gonna eat shit, man. All right. Salakia, man. Let me go here. This is Dabu. I just want to go to his video because I ain't, you know, I'm swapping devices. It's too much going on. Dabu 777. Salakia, let me see. Wrong video. I just want to see the quote of the video that he had. It was a video that he played. Oh yeah, here we go. Salak. So, and brother's probably already seen it. Right, humiliating Freedom 250 stage roof panel falls. Right, that was one. That was one he did 20 hours ago. And then there was another one. Right, Mexican inmates withdrawn. We are under attack. Stay indoors. Yeah, man, they got that trash ass 250 triumphal arc joint. Shit, man, Salakia, my bad. But that was one of my, I'll play the video real quick and we can kind of just, you know, I got precepts on deck that I could pull up.
Right here. That's the roof. collapses
Yeah.
on the stage for the Freedom 250 4th of July celebration. This is an absolute embarrassment, complete humiliation. Trump is said to be fuming, raging, ordering that pics like the one you see in the middle are removed from social media, showing that no one is coming to us.
Yeah, America's done.
The great American state
It's done, bro.
as they call it. It is embarrassing. The lack of people,
I'm trying to let you hear it.
interest from the citizens of this country in this event is one thing, but then as you just saw, the stage falling apart.
Stage
Also,
falling
the statue
apart.
that sits down here at the front
And that's spiritual. I'm gonna get a precept.
is real or something. It's made of like plaster. It's falling apart, and they've showed it. They're trying to put it together. This is showing what America is all about, right? Trump's faking the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing's falling apart. No one believes in him. No one believes in this country.
You heard what he
This
said?
kind of shows it through and through.
He said nobody believes in him and nobody believes this country, man. See, this place is done. Nobody believes in the 250 parade. Remember that the military parade that happened last year? You know, they was trying to act like China and Russia and North Korea, how they be flexing their military might. That's not for Babylon to do. That was for the nations to flex their might, because the Lord said what, man? Let's grab a quick one. In the what is it? Jeremiah, and then there's one in Revelations. These nations are set up and showcasing their artillery and their arsenal, because that's the Lord opened his armory. He getting ready to do something to this place. You know what I'm saying? We know what Slaki, I'm multitasking. Right? We know what he getting ready to do to Babylon the Great, man. Okay? All right, give me a second. Quick nav. Jeremiah. And we'll start at 50. We'll just read 50, chapter 50, Jeremiah chapter 50. You know, I'm just trying to pay attention to my surroundings. It's hot. It's a little breeze right here, though. So, yeah. Okay. It says Jeremiah 50. All right, and what verse? So, like, you bear with me. Jeremiah 50 is 14. I'm going to start at 11. So this Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 and 11. It says, because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, right? Who destroyed us, man? Who did these nations sell us to? Who was basically the go-to guy to sell the children of Israel to? The Edomites. That's why you read in Joel, it tells you that the children of what? Tyre and Zidon sold us to the children of the Grecians. Sold us to the Grecians. A boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine. You know what I'm saying? This is this place, man. Oh, ye destroyers of mine heritage, man. It says, because ye are grown fat as the heifers at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. And the mother of America is what? Great Britain. You know what I'm saying? Because that's you know, who you think George Washington and these individuals were? They came from Great Britain. That's why they was called indentured servants, because they technically wasn't slaves, but they were basically on the same level as what you see people now, American taxpayers. They basically was indentured service to the, I don't want to say the British crown, but you know, amongst that whole ordeal of you know, the European Union and all of that being established, man. You know what I'm saying? But because America came from amongst them. Great Britain, man. The people that founded this country were indentured service in Great Britain to Great Britain. All right? It says your mother shall, okay, boom. Verse 13. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, man. Yeah. America gonna get hit with nukes, man. You know? And this is just something I want to go into. I'm just flowing in the spirit, man. You know? That's basically the situation for this place, man. You know? It says, because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it shall not be inhabited. America not going to be inhabited, man. Why? Because you're a destroyer of the Lord's heritage, and this place was used, Slaki. This place was used to what? To corrupt the nations, man, with their fornication, man. You know? That's why everybody, you broke, you this, that, and the third. See, and this proves that this place pushes aggressive, you know, pleasure. You know, they aggressively push you to indulge in pleasure, and that's like predatory capitalism, bro. That's wicked. You know, that's wicked and that's weak as hell, man. You know, and that's why everybody losing their mind, because they can't afford to keep up with the Joneses anymore. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford to, and it's Friday, so you know the demons is out. We're gonna get it in at camp today, Lord willing. You know, this place is through. You know, oh yeah, so boom, I was making a point, right? Verse 14, it says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. Just making a point on how, you know, brothers, that we all witnessed the, what was that shit? The military parade that they had last year. America was basically trying to emulate and mimic the other nations and how they flex their military might. That wasn't for, no. See, we gonna correct you Babylonians, man. We gonna correct you devils. All right. You wasn't designed to flex your military might and showcase all of the many decades of your arsenal. That wasn't for you to do. This place was set up to live in pleasure and deceive everybody via that particular means. And meanwhile, the Heavenly Father, why Yahweh Shai had the nation showcasing their artillery, because why? I'm getting another precept. I think it's Jeremiah 50 or 51. Let me see. Give me a second. It's Jeremiah 50 and 25. It says, we'll start here. I'm gonna start at 22. This is Jeremiah 50 and 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? And we went over to that. I mentioned that in a previous lesson. You know what I'm saying? How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? Who is the hammer of the earth? That global hegemony. The America, Babylon the Great. These fucking devils, man. And now you see the morale in this weak ass place decaying. Everything stank. The air stank. The water stank. Everything got a fucking stench oozing off of it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can see, you know, and just laying back and off what Dabu said in the point, nobody believes in this place, man. You know, and like I was saying, like we get ready to read, America had, you know, trying to hype itself up, beef. It's man, no, North Korea, you ain't them. The Lord set you up to deceive the world and to live and deck yourself out. While the other nations get angry with you day by day, and then they showcase the weapons that the Lord had them create, man, for the sole purpose of what? Wiping this bitch out, man. And that's what's gonna happen. Let's read it again. Jeremiah 50 and 23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? This place has become a desolation, man. A wasteland. A desert. That's what this place is gonna become. A fucking desert, man. All right, Salakia. All right. Where we at here? We get ready to wrap it up. The Spirit had me just kind of push the button. You know what I'm saying? So I'll push the button. You know what I mean? Right. So Babylon is. Hey, and you know what I'm gonna do? I want to read that in another translation real quick. That 50 and 23. Jeremiah 50, 23 in the NLT. It says, Babylon, the mightiest hammer in all the earth, lies broken and shattered. Babylon is desolate among the nations, and that's the fate for this place, man. Beware the beast, man, because he will make his home a wilderness and yours, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. This man is the harbinger of death. And like I said, like the scripture saying, like the evidence show, right? The Lord didn't set, you know, this place up to be, you know, showcasing his military might. That was done throughout the conquest of these devils' reign. Now they ask us ready to go into the, you know, retirement, you know, forced retirement with no pension, no pay, you know, because you don't deserve it. You had everything. The Lord gave everything to you. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? You know, this place is on it. You know, the Lord going to address these particular things, man. The spirit like the wind, so I kind of lost my train of thought or whatever, man. But yeah, that global hegemony, the Lord set this place up to, to live, to have it for itself and to have others living deliciously, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said and then he set up Russia, China, these other nations, and they have like quarterly military drills. Ever since I've been a kid growing up, bro, all I've seen was China, Russia, North Korea, especially North Korea, flexing their military might in the street all the time. And this is just something that's been constant. So the Lord is going to put the nations in array round about Babylon to what? Bend those bows, those nuclear missiles, man, them arrows, man, to hit Babylon the Great. All right, Salakia, it's noisy, it's chaotic, it's Friday, it's hot. These people is on demon time. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to get to my desk though. But you know what? We here. So let me pull this up again. NIV. How broken and shattered is the hammer of the whole earth. How desolate is Babylon among the nations. Amplify, it says, how the hammer of the whole earth is crushed and broken. How Babylon has become a horror of desolation among the nations. Yeah, because the people are going to stand afar off in horror and watching the smoke of her torment, man. Okay, let's come on back. Verse 24 says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Right. This place has been, there's a magnifying glass on America right now. The people that's coming in and out of here from the World Cup, they're giving their testimonies already on how shitty America is. So there's bad testimonies about America, and you seen that with the Knicks game versus the Knicks and the Spurs fans fighting and shit. Like we talking about like backyard wrestling, Juggalo. You know what I'm saying? You know, Shaggy those individuals, man. Like really throwing haymakers, bro. Trying to rip each other heads off over a goddamn rigged game. So the people are already and a brother from Arrows of Indignation. He recently just posted this Hamite chick. You know, she obviously subscribes to Islam because her hair was covered. You know what I'm saying? She basically showed that, America does nothing but rob and steal and murder and wage war on people. While pointing the finger at other nations saying that, we can't have them create nuclear, capabilities and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they've been doing. So now that there's a magnifying glass on America, Babylon the Great, man. All right. And she's been caught. This place has been caught. It's the culprit of why there's so much problems on the planet. It's not Africa. It's not Al Qaeda. It's not goddamn, the Iran. It's not the Elamites. Now, don't get it twisted. All of the Edomites, these heathen, hey, nigga, you ain't eating horse meat and squid. Nah, we gotta subjugate you niggas, man, because y'all insisting on this devil polluting the earth, man. Psalms 12:7, man, or Psalms 12:6. All right, we can actually get that real quick. We'll come back. Right, Psalms 12:7. It is Psalms. No. Psalms 12:8. It says the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted, man. You see what I'm saying? So these heathens, these gooks, the Hamites, they do little nasty shit. I've been doing videos on how there's a mass rodent and infestation at these Chinese joints. Right, I'm across the street from a fucking 98 pound buffet. It's a little Chinese spot. So there's been a lot of places that's been recalling these different fast food to these Chinese takeout joints, man, because they've been lacking with the sanitation, man. Fucking bird droppings and rat droppings and rodent feces and roach feces. You know what I'm saying? And they get mad when they're getting checked. So the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted, man. All right. And who is the vilest man? Esau, the base man. All right. So let's go back to Jeremiah. Right. I'm gonna read that again. Jeremiah 24. And Jeremiah 50:24 says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Yeah, you've been doing shit, setting up the different nations on the planet to be at variance or at odds with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And that's what this place is rooted in. And guess what? It got to go. Why? Because it's striven against the Lord. This place is naturally against the Lord, man. Abnormally against Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. So verse 25, right? Going back to North Korea and all of these things. Jeremiah 50 and 25, it says, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai has opened this armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. This is why he always has the nations who were once in confederacy with Esau, Babylon the Great, America. What are they going to do? They're going to turn against this place. Obadiah 1. South Korea, they're going to turn on America. Japan, turn on America. Turkey, they're going to turn on America. You know, all of these different nations, bro, they're going to turn on America. They're going to turn their backs on America, man. And they're already doing it. And you can see that with the different news and prophecies, all of the different videos coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the reality of America and the people thereof, man. The Lord, let's read it again. Jeremiah 50 and 25. It says, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai has opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. All right. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, God of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. Where's that? America, Babylon the Great, man. All right. So I'm let me see. So I'm gonna try to get on this bus real quick, man. All right. And I'm gonna head to this altar. All right, I'm going to set up the altar of the Lord. You feel me? So, hey, man, Lord willing, this was edifying. This is something quick I wanted to do. All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Yahushai. Shalom to the elect, man. Shalom.
Metro Orange Line, northbound to downtown.